Thank you to Trey Mosley for the introduction. We are indeed excited to welcome you to another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Buffalo Bills and the Jacksonville Jaguars.
To kick off for
Settle in. We think we've got a good one. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson with you. And off we go from Jacksonville. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Black swap. Check.
Here's carry number 1 for Travis Etienne. And he is out of bounds at the 45. It's a gain of 10. That's enough for a quick first down.
That's good.
And this run game certainly didn't waste any time getting settled in. Nice job by the offensive line, displacing defenders at the point of attack, and allows the back to pick up a nice chunk to get this game rolling.
Ready, set.
Back to throw. Oh, intercepted on the second play of the game. Picked off by Trey Amos. And the Bills are going to get the football here. They force the INT on the game's opening drive.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
And he's in! Game's cooked. Touchdown, Bills. What a year. That is touchdown number 22 on the season.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike. And you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched. And an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
Makes the score Bills 7, Jaguars nothing. Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend the return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Let's go. Let's get a pick right here. Let's get a pick. Set. Go pick. Smash. Red.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. That's into the hands of Travis Etienne. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
On the give, it's Etienne. And he'll get the first down there, a pickup of about 5 yards.
I think this second down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They'll run it once more with Etienne. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12.
Buffalo a top 70.
They'll fake the give, and now it's Milton. He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle. His first throw of the game is going to be intercepted. And he's finally taken down, but a nice return will set them up at the 35.
His guys take over 1st and 10.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
They'll start on the ground with Cook. And he's able to push his way forward, a gain of about 2. It'll be second down.
So these, Mike, are the body blow runs. They're not big gains. They're nothing fancy. But they really set that physical tone for the rest of the game where now a good play caller can use some of these early runs to set up something a little bit bigger down the road.
He's got back to the rookie wideout from Georgia. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. A gain of 24 through the air. First down, Buffalo.
Just a really nice, simple play design. Just get the ball to one of your playmakers on an underneath crossing route, and he does the rest to secure a nice gain. That's just good, simple execution.
Now a first and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Cougar 19.
Here's a handoff to Cook. Give them 17 more, and they are on a roll. Another first down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
They go 3 tight ends here on first and 10.
Here we go. Set. 70 Lions.
They'll keep it on the ground with Cook. Open space inside the 10. And he'll take this down to the 2-yard line, but they are in business. First and goal coming up.
A huge advantage to red zone offense is the ability to run the ball. In this case, I thought he was going to score. He takes it all the way down inside the 2, sets up first and goal.
Third. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Ready,
Tutkins trying to push the pile forward, but he's not going to get in. They stop him up short.
Well, after being stopped for no gain on first down on the ground, Mike, it brings up the question. Second and goal from the 2, what do you do? I like throwing it. I don't like waiting till third down to air the ball out. So if they want to take a shot at the end zone, I think it's got to be here on second and goal.
Hook. And he won't quite get in. Down to the 1, setting up third and goal.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
Half yard, that's all they need on this third and goal.
Panther 60. Panther check. Bobcat. Check. Bobcat.
They'll run. It's Cook. A second effort, and he is in. James Cook. Touchdown, Bills. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. The extra point by Bass is good. And the Bills move out on top, 14-0.
Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Ready. Ready.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. Greg Russo, as he's done so often this season, it's another sack, and he is up to 15 now on the year. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Let's go. Smash. Red. 38. Hut.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. He'll let this one go. Deep for Thomas. That is brought in. And he will dive into the end zone. 76 yards. Touchdown, Jacksonville.
Think back to the spring, Mike. We all watched the highlights of this guy's pro day, and you always question, why do they make these quarterbacks just rear back and throw it as far as they can? How often are they really going to do that? Well, when they do, like we saw here, it is a thing of beauty. He put that big arm on display with that last pass, and it winds up going for 6.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
35-yard line.
Come on. Set. Hawk 70. Hawk. Big Lion. Go.
On the ground, it's Cook to start this drive. And to be taken down with the first down as time will run out on this opening quarter. The Bills with it to start quarter number 2 as they've got it with 1st and 10. Now Shador will set up the screen to Cook. On the move past the 40. And they'll take this down inside the 35. That is sweet. Gain of 16 on back-to-back plays. And another first down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there. How would you like to be this running back here? You get the ball, you're thinking, all right, get through the line, and next thing you know, the big old D tackle's just waiting for you there in the hole. Nowhere for you to go as he takes you down for a loss.
From the gun, it's Shador. Quick throw, taken in, and they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. Good for a Bills first down.
Here we go. Set. Cowboy 80. Set. Hurt.
On the carry, it's Cook. And he's got another one. James Cook, touchdown, Bills. That is his 3rd touchdown of the afternoon. So his big first half continues. 3 rushing touchdowns already. Maybe have to start looking at the record book. See if he can do it. The record in a game is 6.
Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback.
10 at their own 35-yard line.
Ready. Black 40. Set.
They'll give it to ETN to start this drive. And he works past the 40, taken down after a gain of 7.
He's brought down at the 40.
from the 42-yard line. Here's second down and 3.
Brings up second and 3.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. That's swung out to ETN. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8. Now they'll set up to throw. To the right. That's Pitts. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Play is stopped. We have an injury to one of the Jaguars. Athletic training staff's going to take a look, but this is a problem late in the season.
Down. 10 black. Set.
And they'll take this down inside the 35. Here's first and 10.
Striker.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Mega. Set. Hunt.
On the draw, the give to ETN. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
11 more yards.
So, 10.
Jaguars first down. First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Set.
Throwing now from the gun. That is hauled in at the 5. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Jacksonville. That is second TD catch of the season. And that is touchdown number 1 in the National Football League career of a guy, Greg, taken high in the draft, hoping for moments like that.
When you get drafted in the first round, Mike, let alone as a wide receiver, the expectation in the NFL today is that you need to come in and be an immediate impact player. Plays like this continue to build that relationship with the quarterback, and I think this guy's got a real bright future.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The return starts from the 5, and he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
On the cover. Here we go. 60 Eagles. 19 Tiger. Check mash.
A run with Cook, and he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
The 3-4 defense, Mike, is predicated on the big man over the center, the nose tackle. He's big, he's strong, he takes up the entire middle of the defense, and that's exactly what we just saw on that play. He makes the stop for no gain.
Second and 10.
Let's go now.
To throw is Sanders. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start. And a loss of yards on the play.
I think this play is a direct result of his film study. He knew exactly where that ball was going before the play was snapped. And that play recognition, man, it separates a lot of guys in this league and it results in a negative play.
Dragon 60. Ready. Nice.
On third down, Sanders. Forced out left. He'll try and get there on the ground. He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's fourth down.
It's now fourth down.
It's a short kick. Fair catch is called for, and they're going to be in business with a short field to work.
At the Bills' 43-yard line.
Ready.
Now, this looks like a design run, and he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
No gain on the play.
They'll try again
Brings
here.
up
Second and 10.
At the 43-yard line.
Hut, hut.
There's a third down and 4.
At the 37-yard line. It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Blue striker. Hut, hut.
He'll look to throw. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
That's good for a Jaguars first down.
Now, faking the give. That is caught. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Jaguars. His second touchdown of this first half. Here's Cam Little for the PAT. The kick is good. And the Jaguars will even the score. It's now 21-all. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. Now return coming from the 7. A good return as he takes it across the 30.
At their own 31-yard line.
Panther Street. AC Cardinal.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. The Bills going to use the first of their timeouts. And they stop it with 19 seconds to go in this opening half.
Here we go. Set. 7.
Now Shador on first down. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. Now a timeout, Buffalo. Their second. As they stop it with 13 seconds to play in this opening half. Set to go now on first and 10. From the shotgun, it's Sanders. To the left side, it's caught by Shakir.
Complete to Khalil Shakir. 1-yard gain. Brings up second and
So,
9.
one half in the books.
46-yard
Second half
line.
coming up. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Logan Cook to kick off for the Jaguars.
Both teams look good on the offensive side in the first half. Will it carry over? We're about to find out. Second half is underway. This taken at the 5. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. Play is stopped. We have an injury to one of the Jaguars. Athletic training staff's going to take a look, but this is a problem late in the season.
Hurt. Ready. Ready.
Drive starts with a run by Judkins. And they'll gain about 6 there as it's up past the 35-yard line.
Tackle made at the 38-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4.
From the 38 now, here's second and 4.
Come on. Set. Ready.
Out of the gun, it's Sanders. A short throw caught by Kincaid. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. First time they've looked his way all game long. He comes through with the grab and a first down.
Three. Bronco 80.
On the handoff, this is Cook. He'll move the pile forward. Let's give him a couple. Caleb Bradshaw in on the tackle.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
From the 43, here's second down and 7. From the gun, it's Sanders. Strong running there. He brings this down inside the 25. They get 21 on that one. First down, Buffalo.
This is an element to his game that we don't necessarily...
It's the National Football League presented by EA Sports. Today, Week 17 is upon us, and we've got a good one in store here, as it'll be the Buffalo Bills taking on the Jacksonville Jaguars.
Logan Cook to kick off for the Jaguars.
Here now to get us started is Logan Cook. And off we go on EA Sports. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30.
At their own 28-yard line.
Let's go now. Cougar 19.
Now a first carry for the brother of Dalvin. It's James Cook. And he's going to have a Bills first down as he's got this up to the 40-yard line. Good job there. Pretty simple. The hole was created. Runner just darted right through.
Yeah, that's kind of play teams are looking for to have some success early in a ball game. And if you're an offensive play caller, you mark that run down. Make sure you keep coming back to it throughout the game until they stop it.
60 Bobcats. 60 Vikings.
Now Sanders. Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. Picked by Kenneth Murray. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line.
The Jaguars take over first and 10 at the 39-yard line.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Hey, go Fury. Set.
ETN up the middle. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Tackle made at the 38-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd.
Flag comes in. This might be a free play. They'll get this into the hands of the rookie from Texas. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. So with the completed pass and the yardage they got, they'll decline the penalty.
So obviously more yards on the pass completion than they would have gained with the penalty. They did the math. They did it well, and it works for them.
Come on, set.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
I'm not quite sure what he thought he saw there, but the reality was certainly a much different picture than what he anticipated. And give credit to the defense. They were down on the flash when he broke out of there, and they forced him out with almost nothing to show for his efforts.
Ready?
Here's a
break.
2nd and 8.
Down. 33. Yellow. Steal. Chest steal. Set.
Running out of the gun with ETN. And this play gets blown up. They'll lose yardage. Back at the 17. And now the Bills are going to stop it as they call a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 1st quarter. Tough spot here. 3rd down and 11.
Here we go. Here we go. Ready.
They'll look to throw here. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. Now a field goal try coming up here for the Jags. From the left hash, this from 34. And his kick is right there. It's good. And the Jaguars grab a 3-0 lead. So an opening drive field goal maybe doesn't whip this crowd into a frenzy, but I think that they will take the early lead.
There's no doubt about it. They will always take the early lead, and maybe that celebration comes later if they play well and they can break things open. But right now, this is all about letting the offense just get settled in.
Room to run at the 50. And now off to the races down the right side. And they are not going to catch him. He's in. Touchdown, Buffalo. I know a lot of special teams coaches, they just want to keep it away from him because that's what he can do.
And others have egos that their players can't keep up with. And they say, challenge him. Kick it to him. The way he runs as fast as he is, I wouldn't challenge him at all. I'd do everything possible to keep it away.
He is just a blur when he gets a full head of steam, and he got a full head of steam there. So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And there, of course, was a lot of talk about this ball game coming into play. 2 division leaders in the AFC. Could this be a potential playoff preview down the line?
Yeah, I think when you're talking about the talk about this game coming into play, you're talking about me because I blew up your phone all week prior to this one. I was so excited about this game because to me, it's not out of the realm of possibility that these two teams see each other again down the road. I like this matchup. They match up very well against each other.
And the throw and the catch were just fine, but against zone coverage when you run a drag route, what you're hoping for is he makes the catch and makes someone miss, and they don't there. Very difficult route to run when everyone has their eyes back towards the quarterback and they're able to see the route develop.
On 1st and 10, it's ETN. And he stopped immediately there. 2nd and 10.
Brought down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10.
Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here. And he'll take it across midfield and into Buffalo territory. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. And now they'll shift things around.
Ready.
On play action, they'll throw. On the move past the 40. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
That's the third time on this drive that these two have connected with each other. They've got a real rapport going, and right now it's paying off with big chunks of yardage, as shown by that last play.
Back to the ground with ETN. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 34-yard line.
A play action fake. They'll look to throw. He's got his man on the crossing route. And he's got a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 13-yard line. Last play they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards. They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this second go-around ends in 6. In good position, 1st and 10.
Mega.
A shotgun snap and a give to ETN. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Ball on the 8. It's 2nd and 4.
Let's go. Yellow, 43. Hut.
Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line.
That's another Jaguars careless now. 1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
And they'll let the fullback try and take him home. And he'll actually lose a little bit of yardage here. Back to the 2.
A loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and goal at the 2-yard line.
Ready?
2nd and 2. Out to his left. And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Jaguars are able to move back in front. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is now 10-7.
Bills 7.
After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
Their own 31-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Okay, ready?
Now a 2nd and 2.
Roll. Ready? Liking 18. Go, champ. Hut.
On the ground, this is Quinshon Judkins. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down.
We all have habits. We can be somewhat predictable, and you know me pretty well on 2nd down and short. What I like to say.
Play action.
Yeah, without a doubt. I thought that was a great spot to call it. Instead, didn't go their way, did it?
No, defense sold out for the run. Worked out well.
60.
Sanders to throw. A short throw pulled in by Kincaid. Oh, he sheds himself free. And he is going to have a Bills 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8. So, CD, this defense, they know that they have to be at their very best when they're taking on a team here that's in the midst of a winning streak that's now stretched over multiple months, not weeks, months.
And I think the challenge they put upon themselves is we want to be the guys to end that streak. And what's working in their favor? The winning streak on the other side. Sometimes that carries a burden with it because they feel like they have to play perfectly as well. Let's just go out there and get them is the idea.
Again, it's Cook. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
If you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
Two minutes gone by, 2nd quarter. To throw is Sanders. He's got his target. That's complete. But he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. His first catch, good for 14 there and a 1st down.
Okay, break. Panther 6. Let's go. Panther 60. Panther 60. Yep.
They'll try the middle with Cook. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6.
Hey, when you get good yardage like that on 1st down, it really does a whole lot of good for your entire offense. But I love the way he's finishing those runs. At the end of things, he's making sure he gets just a little bit extra.
Setting up the screen for Cook. And just shedding him off there. And the Bills are going to have a 1st and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line.
And sometimes when you run a screen pass down in the red zone, it's really tough to create a lot of room to operate. The field's pretty condensed. But that was really well designed there, and they're able to pick up a 1st down.
Let's go, Reed. Go. Hawk 70. Ready.
They'll run from the gun. It's Judkins. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. It's his 8th rushing touchdown on the year, his 11th overall. And the Bills have moved out in front. Here's Bass now for the extra point. And that makes it 14-10.
Makes the score Bills 14, Jaguars 10. Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. A lot of time for this unit to game plan on the sideline after that drive that they watched the other side just score, but Remember, last time they were out, they scored as well. We'll see if they can seize that momentum right back.
And they have had a lot of time to cool off from reaching the end zone the last time. So have they been able to keep themselves mentally sharp and into this game, even though they haven't been on the field? And you and I both know, one big play, though, gets them right back up to that level.
9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
What I love about watching the passing game nowadays is that the one-dimensional receiver is really starting to leave the game. You've got to be able to do it all. Of course, you got to run fast. Of course, you got to catch the ball. But route running savvy and toughness, there's a premium for all of that now.
Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1.
Ready. Ultra. Hut.
Now a first carry here for the running back. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. 10 yards there, good enough for a Jags first down.
That's quite a spot there for his first carry of the game, but obviously they had plenty of faith in him, didn't they?
No question about it. And here, why not go with the fresh legs? Able to push forward, pick up that first.
Dragon 60.
Throwing is Milton. He'll air it out deep for Thomas. And that is caught. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Brian Thomas, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Jaguars have yet again retaken the lead. Point after, right down the middle. And it's now 17-14. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
To throw now, here's Sanders. And this is going to be incomplete. Fair to say, hasn't been his best game throwing the football, but also not getting a lot of help out there either.
Yeah, you nailed it pretty well, you know. He's got to throw it better, got to get more help. Obviously one that should have been caught. They got to find a way to bring those two elements together so they can make some progress in this one.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Here's Sanders. This to the tight end, Kincaid. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Nice 3rd down conversion and even 20 yards.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure you're back. You spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
Now 2nd and 5.
Cougar 19.
They run it again with Cook. Yeah, maybe a little over pursuit there as he's able to take this down to the 25-yard line. 56 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far. Although his reputation as a speedy runner precedes him, it's always fun to watch him work.
It is eye-opening, isn't it? Because when you see him get the ball and just go, in addition to that speed, it helps out his blockers. They don't have to hold blocks for long because he's just going to speed right past them.
Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
At the 25-yard line.
So on second down, the field goal unit is on here as they try to get 3 before half. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. Tyler Bass out for the Bills field goal. This from 42 yards out. The kick by Bass is good. And that will tie things at 17 all. So they're able to make things level just before half and also leave very, very little time on the clock.
And I love the way that you phrased that. Brought a little soccer into it. And that's really apropos considering they just kicked a field goal to tie things up.
Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
So still a little bit of time following the made field goal, but we are tied as the kick's away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30.
35-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And with 5 seconds to go, this will likely be our final play. The final shot before break. Milton. And the Bills are going to get him as he goes down. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half.
Buffalo 18. Riggs. Cup 19. Ready?
A final shot before break. Milton. He's going to take a shot at the end zone. Why not? That is incomplete. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. And that one not returnable. It's over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
I think they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tie game. No need to panic. No need to change a whole lot. We didn't play anything close to our best in the first half, so we don't have to go out and win one for the Gipper. Let's just go out and play our best football and win one for us.
And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39. Now a 3rd and 6.
A 2-yard pickup.
Looks like they'll move things around here.
38. Vito Blue. Blue striker. Set hut.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
And so many times we look at the opening drive of the third quarter as a tone setter, and many coaches do emphasize it, and that's a strong performance there defensively to force incompletion and, more importantly, force a quick punting situation.
The Cook now on to punt as he gets this one away. It'll be a 39-yard punt, no return. And the Bills will take over the football with a 1st and 10. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And it hit it hard. definitely, because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys, they're tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Yeah, both sides searching for adjustments.
Ready, set.
From the 23, here's the second down and 6.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Go.
Looking for a slot man, and he's got him. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
He pushes through a would-be tackler to get about 3 yards, second down.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
Second down at 6 now from the 42.
Let's go. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
A give. Here's Judkins. That's a good acceleration there as he's across midfield to the 48-yard line. 10 yards, good enough for a Buffalo first down.
Partner, if you want more carries, I think we saw how you get him. Showed that he's got the fresh legs, and he picked up the first down on that run. Don't just ask for him. Show him that you're supposed to get the football.
60 Vikings, 60. Ready.
Throwing, Sanders. Flushed out right. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be second and a couple.
I do think it's fair to say that they were caught off guard a little bit when he decided not to throw it on first down. But give them credit. They recovered in time to deny him the first down yardage. But it's only second and short. So that run is still likely to lead to a new set of downs.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's second down and 2.
Here we go. Panther 60, Panther 60.
From the gun, it's a give to Cook. Oh, that one well designed as he'll take this down to the 30-yard line. 75 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. 3-4 defense, and that O-line really dominated the D-line on that play.
And think of it this way. With a 3-4, you have a natural bubble over each guard because those guys don't have defenders over them. Oftentimes, if you want to run up the middle, they can get upfield and get on the linebackers right now, and that gives the running back a heck of a chance to get into the secondary.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Let's go.
On first down, here's Jenkins. And he's able to motor his way down to the 16-yard line. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
This has been a good drive so far. It's been a running game for the most part that's powered them down there. Another nice burst there, picking up a first down. Now it's first and 10, as you said, in the red zone.
So the ball down to the 16 here for first and 10.
Check, Bobcat, Cowboy 80. Ready, ready.
Up the middle, it's Cook. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. He'll lose a yard there, and it's second and 11.
Well, they've had success on the ground on this drive, and that makes a defense more likely to overcommit to stop the run as they did on that play. But keep in mind, it makes them susceptible to play-action passes as well.
Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's second and 11.
Ready.
Sanders. It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's third down.
Partner just a second earlier, and they might have had him because they certainly thought they were going to close in and drop him behind the line of scrimmage, but he had just enough time to dodge the pressure, and he ends up getting yardage before being stopped.
A field goal would get him the lead, but that's not what they're shooting for as they come up on third down.
70 Timberwolves. Go.
Give to Cook out of the gun. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be 4th down.
Well, praise has to go to the guys on the offensive line because they've had a very nice, productive day running the football. How about that poor defensive line? They've been knocked around the entire game, and while they slowed them down on that run, can they continue to do so? Because they haven't had much success throughout this ball game.
Well, a close game like this, obviously you want the touchdown, but certainly they will take the 3.
And they'll be okay with that, but let's throw a little credit to the defense as well. I'm just glad this doesn't come down to a debate, right? Which side won, partner? Because the defense, hey, we didn't give up a touchdown. The offense, hey, we put 3 on the board. Either way you look at it, I think both sides gained something out of that drive.
35-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there was a quick 3 and out, then they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
And he goes out right around the 39. We have played 3 quarters. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. From the 39-yard line, here comes 2nd down and 6.
Let's go. 50, green. Black shot. Zoom black. Ready.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 16 yards that time on the pickup for the Jags and a 1st down.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
Flush to his right. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
And next time, Brandon, I think you might want to consider running it because those defensive backs, they were plastered to the receivers, and they weren't letting up as that play went on.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. Red, 38. Steal. Check steal. Ready.
Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here. They'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. That one covers 24 yards. It's a 1st down. Boy, an effective play there, getting their wideouts involved in the run game.
And what they're always hoping on that type of a play, that they can get to the end of the line and have a chance to turn it upfield as he did there. That means they controlled the blocking and took care of the defensive end or the outside linebacker to give him that lane.
And I guess I need to clarify, I said getting their wideouts involved in the run game, but of course that was actually a pass as he popped it forward.
Check smash. Check.
Straight ahead, Etienne. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
There's no question that coming into this game, this defense was pretty vocal about its desire to take this running back out of his game. And all that pregame wolfing has turned into results.
Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11.
Yellow, 43.
They'll set up a throw. He'll get this out to the flat for Etienne. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. So the pitch and catch good for 11. And that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot.
Set, ready, mega, mega. 10 black. Hey, green. Ready.
1 back in the backfield. He'll get the carry. Trying to barrel up in there, but I don't think he got it. They'll be marked inches short. No gain on the play, and that's going to lead them to fourth down.
Ready. Set. 45. White. Set. Go.
They'll try and sneak it here. And he'll be touched out here, but not before he does pick up the first. They only got a couple, but a couple's all that they needed as they convert on fourth.
Well, you just totally get the sense there that a field goal was not in the game plan at all.
And the boys up front, they created the surge. I think they knew that they had the leverage advantage.
Oh, that's a great point there. Being able to get lower than the defensive front, create just enough space. And I love when those quarterbacks get low and slide in there and get it done.
Now the play clock hits 0 here, and we're going to get a delay. Penalty accepted, and that pushes him back 5. So a little bit of a stiffer challenge now. 1st and 15 following the delay of game.
50. Green. Set.
Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of his head at the 11 or the 12.
He's out of bounds at the 12-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 11.
Got it.
They'll come up now. This is 2nd and long.
Here we go. Hey, go.
Oh, design run for their wideout. And here he'll get it down to the 7.
No lack of guts at all on that one. Normally in this situation in the red zone, that type of play isn't run, but I think they're trying to catch the defense off guard and also break tendency. No one really runs that type of a play. Guess what? We are. Let's see how you handle it.
Three points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. So it's Jaguar football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 3rd down, but they are in field goal range already.
Ready,
So
set.
7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage.
Ready. 52 blue. Hut, hut.
Back to throw here. That's complete right around the 8.
Oh, I know it goes against the grain here. It totally goes against it, but you've got to drop the ball in that situation. He makes a catch, but he loses yards and doesn't get out of bounds.
Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. From the left hash, should be a fairly easy one here. And his kick is good. And we are all tied here in the final stages. So a big kick to get this back to even. Now the worry is, did you leave too much time on the clock? Because another field goal the other way, that does you in.
You're exactly right. You didn't get into overtime yet. So now as a defense, you've got to think to yourself, you can't play prevent defense and just give up big chunks of yardage in front of you, but you also can't let anyone behind you. So you sit right on the line between the two, play the best defense you can, and not make it easy for them to move the ball downfield.
This is 1st and 10.
Here we go. Check smash. Check smash. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Ready,
They start the drive with Cook. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9. Well, that's a good first step, but several steps still to go.
They still have time for the possible game-winning field goal. Time for them to be quick and hurry at the same time.
Now second down and a few inches.
Ready? Three. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Here's Cook again. And he's going to be taken down right at the line.
Partner, they're clearly saving those timeouts, but they still have to work with some urgency to put themselves in the right position.
Plenty of time and 2 timeouts still at their disposal. First and 10 here. Another tote for the workhorse this afternoon. It's Cook. And some room to work. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Probably had 60,000 thinking pass right there, including us in the booth.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That was a big call, big guts on that one. And guess what? That run, it'll pay dividends.
On the jump.
Here's first and 10.
No. Drag. Hey, check that. 19, Charger. 19, go.
An inside run with Judkins. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29.
Well, it's almost football 101 that you preach to your safeties. Don't let anyone get behind you. You're the last line of defense. But he didn't let the play come to him. He went to the play. How about that read and recognition and finishing off that one behind the line of scrimmage?
Here comes second down.
Get up. 60 Eagles. Ready.
From the pistol, they run it with Cook. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4. Now the Jags will use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with an even 20 seconds left to go. This crowd turning up the decibel level. It's third and long.
60 Bison. Ready.
Cook up the gut. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7.
He was brought down by Travis Hunter. First and goal, Buffalo.
Now here's a timeout, as they will indeed call it with 5 seconds to go and a chance with a field goal to win the game. So all eyes now on Tyler Bass. And the clock will now stop as a timeout is called with 5 seconds left. And now this game's going to come down to the right leg of their kicker. 2 for 2 on the afternoon, and a third would win it. And this one is right through. And it's celebration time on that sideline as they have taken the lead in the final seconds.
Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
So after knocking through the field goal, here's Bass to kick it away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here.
Their own 35-yard line.
They'll come up first and 10 here.
Down. Black. 95. Claws red. Striker. Check striker. Ready?
One final shot. They'll look to throw. He's going to let it fly. And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty. And with that, the ball game is over. And a fun, close ball game comes to an end. On that last play, Charles, they were on the wrong side of midfield. They needed some